I have the easiest, most surefire way to get rid of negative entities from your house, from your life, attached to you for the rest of your life. This is all you have to do. You're going to go to a paint store, maybe a Home Depot or whatever you can find, and you're going to get a specific color of sea green. It's going to say sea green on the paint. You're going to take that home and you're going to paint booga booga, bunny bunny on one wall. Doesn't matter which wall. It could be the bathroom, it could be your bedroom. Just make sure it's in big text in all caps. And then negative entities will never attack you or occupy your house ever again. We'll talk more about this right now. Okay, so for those of you who wrote that down and got really excited about it, I'm sorry. I essentially got you, because that method would be very effective for you if you actually believed that it would work. It's just like if you went to an exorcist and you're a Catholic and you're a devout Catholic and you really believe in everything that institutional religion believes, then that exorcist would be very successful at removing your negative entity for you. If you believed that by putting crystals in the windows or in front of your door, or salt, or taking a salt bath, or any of those methods were very effective, if you knew just deep inside that they would work, then they would work. So if you wrote booga booga bunny bunny on your wall in sea green paint, and you really believed that that would work, then it would. What's the common denominator here? Your belief, of course. If you believe that you are powerful enough to remove the entity yourself, then you will be. But if you believe that you have to go to someone else to remove it, then you will. Now the problem is that when you go to someone else to remove it, even me, they'll come back. They'll come back for most of you because they're not there just as a hanging passerby. They are there because you have a deeper issue that needs to be resolved. And that is something that I do. What I've seen and noticed over time is that you can go to all these different light workers and shaman and have them remove your negative entities. And they're very successful, they're very powerful, and they're very good at it. And I can do that too. But what happens is, if you don't make the changes that you need to make, then they just come back. And so there are no, as far as I know, as the time of this recording, there's nobody else who's teaching you how to actually remove them yourself. Everybody just, you go to them like going to a doctor, right? And then getting the prescription to the medication, and then the problem goes away. That's a very 3D concept. So going to somebody else to have them remove your negative entity from your spiritual existence is a very 3D approach to a 5D and higher dimensional problem. So what is going on here is that entity, even as horrible as it is, and for some of you they're torturing you, they're actually there to teach you in a backwards way how to remove them yourself, or how to move from a 3D existence to a higher vibrational, higher frequency, higher dimensional existence. So that's what I do, is I teach you how to get there. Not too many people do that for negative entities. They'll do it maybe for just life in general, but with the specific slant toward negative entities, we can keep the entities away from you while you advance, while you raise your frequency, while you learn the tools and the process and the approach to raising your frequency yourself. So I want you to understand that stepping into your power is what removes negative entities, not going to an exorcist or putting salt on your windowsill. By the way, I find that to be hilarious, because if you put salt on your windowsill or in front of your door, that means that somehow that's going to keep entities away. Can you imagine an entity coming up to a house and going like, ooh, I'd like to go in and torture the people inside, but oh, let me go through this window. Oh crap, there's salt, I can't go through the window. Okay, let's go through the door. Oh crap, there's salt, I can't go through the door. Oh well, guess I can't do this house. What? No, they just go through the wall. They don't even have to go through anything. They can disappear and reappear inside. Like it's the silliest, most ridiculous 3D approach to removing negative entities that I've ever even seen. It's hilarious. So stop with all of that and get to the root of the problem. Childhood traumas, blockages toward yourself, unconditionally loving yourself, believing that you are more powerful than any entity that could ever affect you, knowing how powerful you are, especially as it relates to you and your energy field. These are the types of things that you need to practice and need to work on that's going to make all the difference. At this point, what I'd like to do is go ahead and remove any negative entities you have. This is a very quick activation. You can actually also focus it on your home, not just yourself. And it will be at least a temporary removal of your negative entity attachments. And for some of you, it might be a removal for the rest of your life. It may be that you just do have a passerby that you just need a quick removal. But for most of you, they'll just return because you have to do that inner work yourself. And again, that's what I teach in my program, Detached. So, and you can learn more about that in the description below. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice big deep breath. And relax as you exhale. Feel yourself sinking into the chair or to the bed or the floor or wherever it is that you're sitting or laying right now. So this activation is quick and simple. I am going to say, breath in. And when I do, you're just going to take a nice big deep breath. You're going to hold it at the top. And you're going to wait for me to say the key word, which in this case is awaken. At that point, you can exhale, and that's all there is to it. So removing negative entity attachments from you or your home. Breath in. Away! Excellent. When you're ready to be entity-free for a little while at least, then you can go ahead and open your eyes. If you would like a little bit of a stay of execution to keep the entities away probably for a little bit longer or maybe forever, you can also download another activation off of my website. So you can get a link to the description below for that, and it will activate your halo chakra, or the chakra right above the crown. This will offer a little bit extra protection against the return of any negative entities that you might have. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I didn't get you too upset by my introduction, but it really was to illustrate the point that you have the power and that other people do not, especially when it comes to your energy field. I love you unconditionally, and I'll see you in the next video.